I don't know about you, but I personally feel like 2025 has flown by so far. Not that I'm complaining, I am so excited for warmer days. It was like 70 degrees the other day here in Denver, and I felt like I woke up. But I've just been spending my days in and out of the studio, just creating whenever I can, reading, and trying lots of new recipes. And honestly, most of them have just been different types of soup. Okay, so I just got back from the grocery store and the art supply store. I picked up a couple things at the art supply store, and I also picked up some ingredients for a nice cozy soup that I want to make right now. It's a miso soup with noodles and ground turkey and lots of greens and onion, but I think this is the third time that I'll be making it in the past like 2 weeks. But it's really good, and it's just like all that I've been craving lately. Why, hello there.
It was just like in the block still. For some reason or other, no one had taken that, but also. In the AM.
The matching soup bowls. Oh, that I almost dropped. Alright, I did manage to just get chili oil kind of everywhere. But there we have it. Ta-da! When I was a kid, we used to visit the Monterey Bay Aquarium, and one of my favorite exhibits to see was always the jellyfish. I can remember being like 8 years old and just being mesmerized by how they just drifted and moved around their tank. I always try to incorporate some sort of movement and texture into my pieces, so I figured a jellyfish would work really well with that. But I probably got about halfway through this piece and then got stuck. I don't know if you saw that like couple seconds there where there was something completely different on the background, and then I went back in and painted over it. Nothing just seemed to be working. So it just sat on my easel for, I think, over a month until I felt comfortable going back in and finishing it. Alright, hello. I've just kind of been editing all morning and I need to get out of the house. It's kind of a dreary day today. It's pretty windy. It definitely feels like spring is coming, which I am very excited about. The winter here in Denver this year hasn't been like the worst, but it has snowed quite a bit. So I'm personally looking forward to some warm weather. I'm just gonna do lipstick and concealer for makeup today. This one's just the Cha Cha tint from Benefit. I trimmed my hair the other day. I like to trim it myself, but I had waited a really long time in between trims. I think it was practically down to here, but I definitely needed the couple inches off. But and I know it's not super short, but it feels super short. My hair does go quite wavy, but it's so dry here in Denver that it feels like I'm like constantly fighting a losing battle trying to get it to be wavy. I'm gonna go to the coffee shop and maybe do a bit more editing. I might just bring my book too. One thing about me is that I love a good like oversized but cropped sweater. I'm very short, so I feel like it just hits at a more flattering spot on me than like normal sweaters do, which generally go down to like about here. But we got on the nice comfy sweater and a comfy skirt and the trusty clogs. We're going funky little artist look, but I feel like it's kind of giving prairie. It's also giving, I don't know what season it is, but it's comfy. It's comfy. Alright, I just got home and I think I'm really just gonna spend the evening reading and doing some more editing. When I was at the coffee shop, I started A House with Good Bones by T. Kingfisher, and it's really good. I've only read one of their other works and it was really good, but I don't remember what it was called. It was a short story. I'll just put it right here. It was spooky, but really good. I think we've bought like 3 or 4 of their books over the last couple months, and then I'm reading a library book by them. I've been very indecisive when it comes to reading for like the past month or so. I started this one too. It's Perfectly Wicked by, is it Lindsay Lavis? love it. But I got about 2/3 of the way through, and it's good, but it's not my favorite romance book that I've read, but it's fun. It's a fun one. This is basically just me keeping up with my habit of switching back and forth between a scary book and a fun little romance. Looks like it's gonna storm, so I'm just leaning into the cozy. We got a couple candles lit, we got our books. I don't know. I don't know if you can hear that, but that wind sounds insane.